Hey guys, it's Corey. Um, wow, I'm kind of out of practice at this because it's obviously been a very long time since I shot and or uploaded a video, and the reason for that has been a good one. It's because life has been crazy in a lot of really amazing ways lately. Um, so I wanted to kind of just do a check-in because even though like the rest of my life kind of jumped in and needed to take precedence for a while, and I needed to take a step back from doing YouTube and doing a lot of social media and stuff like that to just kind of get my personal life back on track. I've really missed having this creative outlet, and I've really missed having this kind of source of accountability by coming on and vlogging and just kind of talking about like what's going on in life. And so yeah, I wanted to jump back into things, and so this is kind of a quick intro back into my channel video. So basically just wanted to do a quick life update and then let you guys know what some of my ideas are for content coming up in 2017 because I really want to get back to creating videos. I don't really have a schedule for videos yet. My goal would to eventually be able to post every Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know if I'm quite ready to commit to that yet since I'm kind of just jumping back into things. But yeah, so let's do a quick life update really quick. I moved back to Oregon. My last video was me on my final night in California packing and talking about how excited I was to get back here, and it's been everything that I could have possibly asked for and more. It's amazing to be near my family again. It's amazing to be back in this space where there's so many places here that just make my heart and soul happy. So it's been amazing to be back and to reconnect with people and all of that. I started a new job, which I also really love. I love the people that I work with, and just the heart of that company is really great. So I feel really blessed to have that ability to go to work every day. What else? That's kind of it. It's been an interesting transition. I have been living with my mom, so I'm really, really grateful that she was here in Oregon and willing to let me move in with her and crash on her couch slash in extra bedrooms, etc. So yeah, I think that's something that I just want to call out really quick, as I think that there's still this very strong concept in American society that you're supposed to like go out, get a college education, get a job, get a career, and then just like never have to lean on anyone ever again. And the reality of that is completely opposite, because I know that there have been multiple times now where I have needed to crash on someone's couch or just needed a place to kind of like rest and figure out my life before I got it back together again. So I'm super grateful now to be home and have my family here as that support system, but I've also had that support system come from friends before, and I just think that that's nothing to be ashamed of. Like that, it happens to everyone. I don't think I have a single friend who hasn't had a moment in their life where they just realized that they were kind of like at this point where they could not take care of themselves. Maybe it was financially, emotionally, like whatever it was, and they just needed someone's help and needed to live somewhere that was going to provide them help for a while. So just want to do a quick little preachy moment and shout out, like, if you ever feel like you need to ask someone for help, that doesn't necessarily have to mean that you need to like move in with someone, but don't ever be afraid to ask for help. There's no shame in it. Like, everybody needs help once in a while. Just ask for it. Yeah. Being back in Oregon is amazing, like I said, but it also means that there's a lot less sunshine here. Our days tend to be shorter and darker than they are in California, and there's a lot of days that are just completely overcast for the whole day. So it's been a little bit of a struggle to continue to work on and with my seasonal depression that I tend to get. But I have some tips and tricks for that, so I want to do a video upcoming just talking about dealing with emotional health, A, during transitions, and then B, during like seasons like this, like winter seasons, when it tends to be a little bit harder to deal with some of those issues. Also have been continuing to eat vegan which has been really amazing. And I set like a personal goal to do one new vegan recipe every week, so to learn how to make something new and vegan to me. So I've done that a few times now since it's the end of January, so I have a few new recipes that I've learned to make. And while this will probably never be like a recipe YouTube channel because I am not a cook by any means, I will link below to the recipes that I've tried and that I loved when I talk about them. And I have some recommendations of YouTubers who do specialize in talking about vegan food and eating clean, and even some that do vegan recipes. So if that's something you guys are interested in, don't worry, I'll put that in the description. Yeah, so basically my life update to summarize is that I'm back in Oregon. I'm super happy. Things are kind of going on the right track. I'm getting ready to move out of my mom's house, which will be sad but also be nice because it's kind of a symbol of the fact that I've kind of gotten back on my feet a little bit and kind of gotten my life back on track. And I just think that, especially with all of the recent events when it comes to the election and politics and all of the crazy things we're seeing happening in our world, like there's an even bigger need for us to really lean on each other and to use like any means of communication that we have to just reach out and connect to one another. So that was part of my motivation as well of wanting to reopen the YouTube channel, is because I miss shooting videos, I miss creating content. It's such a fun creative outlet for me to use. And I think it helps me stay on track because it helps motivate me to come up with new ideas of how to continue to like reduce toxins in my life, how to continue to enjoy being vegan, how to be a better vegan in the sense of starting to replace other products in my life with vegan products. So I want to do a video on that as well. And yeah, but also I just miss like the connection. Like I loved, there have been some people that have reached out to me on social media who I don't know, who I've never met before, who are saying that they missed the videos and they missed kind of seeing what was going on. And some people were even like worried about me because I know during the last video sessions, even though I was happy to be moving back to Oregon, some of the last videos I really talked about the fact that I was going through a really tough time, which was part of why I created the channel. So I really appreciated that, and that was such a like good warm feeling. I kind of want to pay that forward and just kind of put myself out there and say that like even though I'm happy now, I think that it's important to continue to talk about the daily like ups and downs that you go through in your 20s and just continue to kind of talk about this story and just create a forum and a space where people can come and talk about how like life isn't always easy and perfect, especially after college. There's so much change and transition and everything else that you go through, and like social media especially, like social media, it's so easy to create this, I don't want to say veneer because that sounds like it's always completely insincere, but it's so easy to create this view of life where like every girl is like perfectly made up all the time, and like obviously that is not reality. Like it's Sunday today, I've been out working in the yard with my mom and like helping her with her business social media stuff, and just like didn't really feel like putting on makeup or washing my hair, so I didn't. Like this is day to day, everyday life, and I want to kind of continue to capture this and to make the point that that no one is perfect and that life after college is hard and it's messy and challenging, and that's part of the beautiful piece of it. So yeah, that's kind of my life update for now. And like I said, I have new content ideas that I want to talk about. I want to continue creating videos. And anyway, I hope that you enjoyed my little mini ramble here today and that you'll tune back in here in the coming weeks for future content because I missed y'all. And like always, if you want to reach out, I'll put my email in the description below, put my social media channels. Feel free to reach out, even if it's just to say hey, say hi. If you are struggling with, it doesn't matter if you're like a post-grad student or if you're going through your midlife crisis or whatever it is, if you just need somebody to empathize with you and recognize that like, you know what, bad hair days happen, life crises happen. Sometimes when you're 22, sometimes you don't even wait till you're 40. I didn't. I had my life crisis at 22. Probably have more life crises in the future. It's all good. Like, just, I don't know. I just want to put that out there in the world. Like, the world needs more love. The world needs more messy hair days. The world needs more acceptance of each other. And the world needs less eating animals, more plant-based diets. The world needs, no, I'm just kidding. Now I'm preaching to you. But the world just needs more of like people who do what makes them happy. So I just kind of want to talk about what makes me happy, and hopefully that resonates with people and you find some happiness here as well. So that's it for my Kory check-in today, and I hope that I continue to see and hear from all of you in the future. Love you.